C22 2022. Subscribe to Raze Chaos.
And welcome back, everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel, and I hope you are excited as Raze is, because Raze has done it again. You would think that at some point Raze could get a different cover that wasn't Spider-Man. Like, if it weren't for the Iron Maiden cover that came out quite a while ago but wasn't even really a cover, this entire month would have been Spider-Man. Which, okay, fine, that makes sense because Raze went to the Beyond Amazing Spider-Man exhibit, but how many covers? Raze already had a lot. Raze even talked about counting up all the covers he had of Spider-Man. But he can't do it if they keep putting them out. But I'm fairly confident that at this point, Spider-Man is the one they've made the most covers of, hands down. If anybody's curious, yes, this is the character they've made the most covers of, and Raze is going to go ahead and do that little look back, I guess you'd say, of all the Spider-Man covers that they've done, and really kind of show off just how much Spider-Man that they've actually done. But for now, we are going to go ahead and yeah, we're going to put this guy away, and we're going to try and figure out what we can talk about as far as another Spider-Man cover. So what can we say about this issue that we haven't said in previous issues? It is Spider-Man number 19, and it came out in 1964, so obviously that means this is a Stan Lee, Steve Ditko collaboration, the guys who are credited with the creation of Spider-Man. Yeah, once again they did it with a black stand on the back because he's swinging towards the camera, but that actually covers up one of the members of the Enforcers. Which, yes, this is an early Enforcers appearance, a Fancy Dan Ox. According to the cover, there's plenty of people in here. Yeah, you've got the Human Torch, you got Johnny Storm right here, and you've got Sandman on the other side, and this is obviously his villain days. Yes, it's labeled as an adventure of most compelling excellence. Spidey strikes back. So he's striking back, and he's got Human Torch to do it with. He's gonna knock the Enforcers down. The evil, as it says on the cover, the evil Enforcers, which were basically just three. I mean, one of them's called Fancy Dan. What do you want? And of course, the Sandman later becomes a hero. It is one of the early issues, so early, in fact. I will say that one of the significant bits about this particular issue is this is the first appearance of McDonald Gargan, which, if that name sounds familiar to you, you're obviously a Spider-Man fan. You're probably a big-time Spider-Man fan. Because McDonald Gargan eventually is the person that gets put into the Scorpion suit to fight Spider-Man. And, yeah, so this is before he's the Scorpion. He makes an appearance. But, yeah, beyond that, not much really to say. I mean, other than, okay, so this image here of the front that they've done, that they modeled the pop after of him swinging on the thing. This image here had been lifted I don't know how many times in comics at the time. I mentioned a while back about Todd McFarlane basically reusing his own art over and over again for different covers. In this case, Steve Ditko did the same thing. The only difference is he didn't do it on a cover. He would do it in the panels. And this particular image got used so many times. I believe it got used in the animated series that happened while this was going on. Yeah, just him swinging straight towards you. That was like all the rage for a long time. And I do like how the fact that on the cover it looks like he's bursting through a spider web. But yeah, 1964, we've got the original creative team on Spider-Man. We're establishing his friendship with Johnny Storm. They're giving him a go at the Sandman and introducing another character that will become super powered later and come after him. Yeah, it's basically as far as classics go, this is pretty much standard. I am interested when I do the little retrospective of this, is showing how Spider-Man's changed throughout the years through the covers, and that'll be a lot of fun to do. But other than that, Raze doesn't really have a lot to say about these. It gets hard when it's the same character over and over again. While it is cool that Raze had so many Spider-Man and Spider-Man related characters for July, when he did go up to the Beyond Amazing exhibit at the Museum of Science and Technology up in Chicago, that is kind of fitting. It kind of themes the month a little bit, but at the same time, like, come on, even going through that museum, which is chock full about everything you'd ever want to know about Spider-Man, let me tell you. That video was like 26 minutes long, and that was a walkthrough and everything, but like at the same time, Raze was in there for hours. And the sad part is one, he was basically able to fact check everything and basically show off how much he knew. But two, Raze got to geek out a little bit when his friend had like pointed something out, and Raze was able to go deeper and tell him, oh, technically this character's dead, but the second version of this character, and got to, that's why said friend likes going to these places with Raze. But yeah, other than that, like, it has just been a month of Spider-Man, and quite frankly, Raze could do with a different character at this point. Hopefully they make one. Raze is hoping. But yeah, we have got like pretty sure it's the champion of all comic covers as far as having them done about him, or spin-offs of him, or closely tied. But yeah, this is another one that's like this does make sense a little bit, because it is one of the classic issues. I mean, I could totally see a Sandman or not a Sandman. Well, hell, a Sandman fan would want this. A collector of the Scorpion who must have it all would absolutely want this one, because this is Mac Gargan's first appearance. They would absolutely, this would be a must-have. So I can see where the appeal is with this one a lot more than some of the others that they've done. So that kind of puts it above them anyway. It's just that coming with it so late after all the other covers, it's just kind of like, I've got a little spider burnout at this point. But if you want to have a look at just how many Spider-Man covers that they have done at this point, I link a playlist I link a playlist of all the covers, all the comic covers that I cover on Wednesdays, which is the days that I do these things, and you can check out the whole list check out just the Spider-Man, check out just the Batman. There's a couple Batmans, not as many Batmans as you would think, because Marvel has been knocking these out of the park, has been popping these out like they're water, and DC is like a slow trickle, and it's like, oh, come on, you can do better than that. They have, because in Raze's opinions, they've got more iconic covers, they just haven't shown them, or they haven't done anything with them. But yeah, Raze really doesn't have a whole heck of a lot to say. Just gonna go ahead and leave you with a closer look at this bad boy. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Make sure and come back every Wednesday, because if Raze has got a comic cover, Raze is gonna show it. And never forget that life is full of odd moments. You never know when you're gonna be defined.